So the purpose of what we're trying to do here is we're trying to help people have their own experience to improve whatever they're doing. Remember, I'm not dogmatic. I'm not trying to clone people. I'm not trying to make everybody think the way I think. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people from my experience and my education so they can have their own experience and go on their own journey. And it's more than just what you eat. We have to put this all together. My personal belief right now, just to share a little bit about myself, and I don't think it's, I don't try to make everybody think that my experience is the experience for them. I'm not that foolish a person. But I just want to tell people what has worked for me, and it's worked for what a lot of the people I've seen, which is like 20 to 30,000 people that were willing to do it, is you definitely can have an extremely high quality of life at a very advanced stage. What the most important part of my life right now is the spiritual foundation that I live by. That is the most important part. My diet, I don't even really think about it because there's no cravings there, there's no stress there, there's no temptation when people around me are eating things that people would think that I'm struggling or I have to have the discipline of a Mongolian warrior not to eat it. I have people eating other foods all around me all the time. It's not unusual. I'm a very sociable person. I go out with people that are eating everything. I have no problems with it. That's not my business unless they ask me a question. My family does not follow the same diet that I eat, which is a 100% raw food diet. It's a calorically restricted type of a diet. I don't have no problem with it because I've long since lost any temptation to eat any food like that. I just don't have it. I have no desire for it. I have no problem with it. It never enters my mind. No matter what's happening, I'm not going to change. Now, I think a lot of people run into a problem. They don't realize if 10, 15 years, 20 years down on a raw food diet, you do run into situations. Life is a journey, and you could run into a crisis. You could have an accident, like I had a couple of serious accidents. I did not change my dietary lifestyle to adjust to what was happening to me in my life, and that's what a lot of people do, and that's where they run into a disaster. That's when they really get sick. They get messed up big time. So you have to adjust within the parameters that you're living, so long as they were sane to start with. And there are people out there that are making a ton of money by convincing people that they have to be taking a ton of supplements, and some of these new nutraceuticals that are out there, most of them you don't need. I'm being honest. And I've had many opportunities to start selling a lot of this stuff. I don't do it. I wouldn't do it because it's not necessary. In all actuality, there aren't too many supplements that we really need. It's really all about food. It's really all about detox. It's really all about understanding the relationship to animal protein and too much protein to a healthy biological organism.